Hello, fourth graders. We are almost done. We have this week, and then next week we have list 31, and then we're done. Like my little rhyme there? Just kidding. All right, so up we go. List number 30. We are almost there. So we're going to talk about this week unstressed vowel pattern, and then your final unstressed syllable. Remember when we talked about stressed and unstressed, how I had the rubber band and I stressed that first syllable, and then the second syllable you could hear, but it wasn't as pronounced, okay? So we're talking about the endings of words again. Okay, so we have, and you need to make sure before I get too far, because the sounds, these ending sounds are so similar, really pay attention to the way they're spelled, okay? So we have E-N, I-N, O-N, and A-I-N. So we have given, I hear that, E-N. Raisin, N, we hear N. Now, this is when it gets a little tricky, because we like tricky, right? We have O-N, which can sound like the upside down E and N. For example, in the word lemon, N, you hear that E, you hear that subtle E in there. Or it's spelled with an N sound, or it has the N sound at the end, but it's still spelled O-N. C-O-N in lemon, and then cotton. You just hear the N, but it's spelled O-N, okay? Now we have A-I-N. So this pattern has similar sounds in these words. So again, pay attention to the spelling pattern. So we have, excuse me, your words are bargain, gin, and fountain. So they're spelled that you have the same endings pretty close, but they're spelled a little different. And then one more little rule, you have certain, curtain. So remember your C-E down there, remember the rule for C-E, the letter C says the S sound when followed by an E, I, or a Y. So it's followed by an E, so it's a soft C sound. Certain, so you hear the S. And then, and just curtain, spelled with a C, but you hear the K sound. Then your review words are removed, discovery, memory words, million, millennium. Million is referring to a number. So in your workbook, the example they give you is some cities have more than 1 million people. Millennium is also a number. Do we know how many millennium is? During the millennium, Jesus will reign on the earth. That's a time period of 1,000 years. Millennium. Okay? All right, so this week you have workbook pages 118 through 121, due Friday, test on Friday, and your 2 extras. That's it, and I'll see you next week for one more spelling class. Bye, guys.